1, 2.
When it rains, it snores.
Like a rare breed, a breath of fresh air, you can see me. People stand up just to greet me. Role model kids wanna be me.
It's all about the rich.
Listen now, later you'll
If anyone
believe me.
pays taxes,
Under my
instant
spell, the
ban.
whole thing was easy. I just come and wink my eye like a genie. Crown on, yellow peasant can
We're
king
all
me.
gonna die. Fuck
That is
semantics.
really not
Fuck
modification.
taxes. Revolt. Revolt, everybody. Hello and welcome everyone to Nickel City X-Wing. My name's Greg and we've got two banger games for you tonight. This first one between Carlos and Joel, both flying rebels. Now I am joined by a man who lives in the Great White North. And it's called the Great White North not because it snows, because there is absolutely no diversity until you get to Toronto. A man who goes to A&W and just orders a frosty root beer. He doesn't like the fries there. I've been told they have good onion rings for a fast food place. Don't know if that's true or not. I've only been to one. It wasn't great. I don't actually know what city he lives in, but it's close to London, where I'll be starting Friday with streams Saturday and Sunday for the Forest City Open. It's Cam.
I mean, I'm sure some of that was true.
I mean, all of it, clearly.
Oh, I don't know about all of it.
I've never said a false thing in my life.
Interesting. No, I'm from Kitchener, which is like about an hour away from London.
Ah. Kitchener, is it Waterloo that's always paired with Kitchener?
Yes, because it is Kitchener-Waterloo, or the KW area, because the cities are basically one giant city. They, weirdly enough, the two governments just refuse to merge for some reason. Who would have known?
Weird.
Give up their cushy government jobs to make life better for everybody.
Crazy.
I never would have guessed, man. Never would have guessed.
Crazy. Yeah. Cam comes on here casting aspersions on the government on this stream? Come on.
On this stream? No way, man. No way.
Gotta stick to X-Wing.
Also,
I hate when you
like-
get political.
Goddamn, man. Like, okay, so we had two Hans jousting at each other.
Both at the front arc. I hate the front. Why?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm going like, alright, it's not that one of them is wrong. They're both wrong. You are
Yes.
both wrong.
They're
Turn those
both wrong.
sideways. Turn them sideways.
Orbit. That's how you get your trick shots. Come on.
True. Also, yes, Biddy Bumbo. I guarantee Boudica over here, who's out in the middle of nowhere doing nothing, is totally gonna pick up a box. I swear. The Fang Fighter, absolutely, truly
yes,
a great.
Fangs love not
boxes.
being able to boost or barrel roll. They
Yeah.
love it. Anyone else notice how they wrote their names on the table? No, no one noticed that. I noticed it because I put their names on the table. Since they're both rebels, they wouldn't know what side I loaded their lists on.
Amazing. It's great. This actually reminds me of a tournament I played about a month ago, and I was on like the second highest table in like round 3 of 4, and I look at my opponent. I'm like, like, we might not be on the top table, but at least we're not playing on it. And we both look over, and there are 12 TIE FOs on the table.
Jesus
None
Christ.
of them are repainted. And so we just look over, and like, I can't tell what's going on over there. my opponent has just like laughing because we look over and it's just a giant like scrum of ties in the middle of the board. And we're like, man, imagine if you had to keep track of which of your ties is which. Like, in the middle of that? Nah, I'm good.
That's why I fly 3 ship lists. They're all large bases.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. My goodness, though. The meta is like very rapidly devolving into everyone flying Han. It's kind of
if you're a rebel player, you're flying Han right now. That's just how it is.
True. I mean, Han is really good. As it turns out, double tapping at I6, very cool. Very neat ability. I mean, as it turns out, it looks exactly like it did before when it was double tapping at I7, back in the beginning of 2.0.
They're gonna ban Bistan. Bistan's gonna pay for this someday.
I mean, surely he can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it.
He can, and don't call me Shirley.
Yeah. No, it's funny because like when Bistan Dash became a problem, they removed his gunner slot. So I'm wondering if they'll just pull Han's gunner slot.
Never. Psych, thank you for the sub, and Michael, thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
Also,
Appreciate
Michael,
you.
Rebels is the only faction where Han isn't auto-include? I don't believe that. Han is not while he's not like auto-include, he's still one of the highest performing ships in the entire meta right now.
I mean Han in Rebels right now is it's like synonymous. It's
Yeah, it'd be like playing Empire without Vader.
yeah, it's
Like,
just why.
sure, you could play Empire without Vader, but also like, why are you doing that? It's right there. Look, man, all I'm saying is I enjoy free wins. Do you enjoy free wins, Greg?
I mean, I like to pay for my wins, you know, just out of a matter of video game principle. But
Oh, of course, of course. I mean, I've seen some like pure small base rebel lists.
I think he's super good. I just think there are a ton of other pieces on similar levels for points in Rebels. But who else is giving you double taps at I6 for that
for
price?
7 points. For 7 points, I mean Lando, but like that's I5.
Yeah,
and also does not have the Han mitigation rerolls. Like, and the thing is, like, Han's rerolls aren't really mods. It's basically just variance mitigation. But even still,
it's
variance mitigation on a double tap is really, really
it's
good.
great. It's fantastic, and it works
that's
basically as a fucking elusive on defense. Like,
oh yeah. And also bombs and rocks and like it works on everything. It's basically it's Han rolling dice. If yes, can reroll. It's very silly.
And then you add in Hera there, and it's like, all right, well.
That's the only other list I've seen succeeding in Rebels right now is stuff built around like Hera.
Yeah,
I've seen a bunch of Heratani start cropping up again with Boudica instead of Garvin.
With
Heratani. Very interesting. Yeah, have you not heard of Heratani?
I've heard of it, but I don't know the Tani part. I'm so confused.
So the entire premise is that Heratani was a list in 1.0 that was created by a dude
Vietnam
old pair. Yeah. But anyway, the entire premise it was like they had like quantum focuses because if a Tawny Mind Link was an upgrade card.
Oh, the Atani Mind. I've heard it. It's like
you
just never actually spend a focus or something. Like...
Oh no! It's so much more nonsensical. Basically, when one person with a Tawny Mind Link focuses, everyone who also has a Tawny Mind Link just gains a focus token if they don't already have one.
Why?
Yeah. So anyway, the entire premise of Heratani is that it's like a Tawny Mind Link because when you go to spend a focus token, Hera goes, "Here's a focus." And then you just magically have it. And it functions off the same principle where you have like just a ton of token stacking everywhere. But yeah, and then also Andrew Oler dubbed the nonsensical hair sharing thing Heratani. But anyway, so the main Heratani thing used to be like Kyle Katarn with Jyn Urso.
So it could turn into an evade.
But the thing is that like the timing of that evade is when you would gain the focus token. So like when Hera passes you the focus token, it can just become an evade.
Yeah.
Which is nuts. And then like Kyle can pass a focus token to Hera, like at the start of the combat phase, so she has like 2 focuses, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing is that also the list has Benthic 2 tubes, and I'm literally gonna have to look up his palatability. I can never remember if it's like they get to do a focus action, or if it's just he shares the right. Yeah, after you perform a focus action, you may transfer one of your focus tokens to a friendly ship at 1 to 2. So you can actually pass his focus to Hera as well. And then Hera can either evade or focus on her own. So she can have like focus, focus, evade, and then those tokens can be spent by any ship in range of Hera's pilot ability.
Right. You would always want them to be you'd always want it to be focuses on Hera though. Because
Almost always, unless people are targeting Hera herself.
yeah. But Jin is now 7 points.
I mean, it's still worth it, dude. Like that. As it turns out, having the correct token at all times, very neat. Who would have guessed? And people have started to basically people caught on that like the fourth piece of the list used to be Garvin Dreas, and the premise was that like you could spend his focus token on defense, and then like
it
when
would just
Garvin's
never.
yeah, it never goes away because he just passes it back to Hera, who can pass it back to him and in an infinite loop. But the problem was that because Garvin only had 2 defense dice, he would still take damage. And like you could punch through him eventually, but like from that time period where we had Heratani, like the overall power level list has gone up very significantly. And so basically now what you do is you just bring Boudica. And then Boudica sits in the middle and goes, if you'd like to attack any parts of the engine, like if you want to shoot Kyle, you get shot. If you want to shoot Benthic, you get shot. If you want to shoot Hera, you'll never guess, you get shot. And if you shoot Boudica, she just has the token stack from Hera with 3 agility. It's very silly.
I don't like it. Rebels feels like playing Magic.
Yeah.
You know how Magic the Gathering has been around so long that they have all those like rules that now like just there's so many like interactions and shit that does stupid stuff. I feel like that's Rebels.
They have like an FAQ, and the FAQ is like, 100 pages or something. And it's all like Rebels interactions.
They have like rules about how like infinite loops work. You have to declare.
You declare like an infinite loop or whatever.
You have to be like, all right, I want this to run 1,000 times. Like you have to say shit like that. It's so stupid.
That's silly though. Oh my, that just seems very silly.
There's a boost focus from Corrin with proton rockets. What?
If he is range 2, that Boudica is in very serious trouble. But I believe, it's range 1. That's definitely range 1.
Well, it might be range 2 of the bullseye.
No, it's definitely range 1 either way, because the closest point is in bullseye. That's still scary though, 5 on 3. Like, Concordia will save you from a lot of things, but like, it will not save you if that's 5 hits.
Right. Hera's going to be taking an evade now. Probably was going to focus before, pass it off to Luke or something, but Luke's got force. Luke can live. That Boudica is... that Boudica.
I mean, I don't like this positioning from Joel's Luke, because he's shooting obstructed, so Boudica could, in theory, dodge the entirety of the torpedo, but this is still going to be... it's going to token strip her entirely, so... We'll see. The interesting part, though, is that I think Carlos has the correct target priority and is just going to pile into Han. And I don't know where Joel's Han is going next turn, other than like trying to fly past Boudica and everybody.
But Han rotated. Gee, could have done that from the start, and you'd be focused right now.
Yeah, weird.
All right, let's get some violence.
Axel only focus is like 3.7 something on average on the Procket.
Ooh, do you reroll that? Probably not, right? Never mind, you do.
Why would he?
It's the same result.
Look, man, if you have 2 hits on 3 dice and you don't have other mods, probably
that'll be 2 shields into Joel's Han.
Yeah, see, the thing is that, like, if Joel trades Han for, like, Boudica, that's a terrible trade.
Hera now, you continue piling into Han, right? You have to. this point.
Well, the thing is, like, the way you beat these Han lists is you go and kill Han. That's
Right.
but you have to go and kill him. And the thing is that, like, Joel's Han doesn't have an exit here, so you can, in theory, keep piling into him next turn as well. The thing with, like, trying to catch Han out is you have to try to put him in a position where he doesn't have any easy way out of the fight. Because if you can hold him there for 2 turns and, like, drop him to, like, 1 hull, or even, like, if you can kill him there, like, that's the game in a nutshell, right? Like, it's the whole game.
Han spends a focus. Is not going to withstand double tap. Spends a focus to get 3 hits into Boudica. Boudica can spend Hero's Evade and the focus here to take nothing.
I mean,
just don't take damage while you have to.
No. She only spent the evade. He's only gonna spend the evade and take 1, which
it's not the worst. Not the worst.
Here comes the fun part. Carlos
Luke
first.
Luke 4 dice. Range 1 into Han. And that's a good roll. 1 force. Full string for Luke.
Sir, that's an attack die.
I was like, okay.
I was like, sir, that's an attack die. Sir,
Second chance for Han, no dice, and that is
Han 0 for 4 on defense.
Han's already into the hull.
Yeah, like I said, like if you can get all your arcs on Han, he only has 1 agility, and he can re-roll it. But even if he rolls the evade and gets 1 evade every time, he's got 13 health. That is a lot of dice that can come into you. Yeah. So Joel doing the correct thing and firing the torpedo dead last in the rotation, so Boudica should be tokenless by the time he gets there. Hey, look, it's 4 hits. Neat.
Yeah, pretty good.
And the correct number of crits for Beskar, which is exactly 0. Concordia spends focus, takes 2, alive on 1. Yeah.
Boudica lives on 1 so far, but that is it for tokens. Yeah. There's nothing left. And is this going to be a proton torpedo?
Nope. Because green is Luke. This is just a primary from Thane.
No. Oh, Thane has prockets as well. Only 1.
He's going to spend to flip a card face up.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, if he finds a direct hit, she just dies. So.
Well, you can't get to pick.
Direct.
Do you get to pick?
Thane gets to choose, baby. Goodbye.
All right, well. Yeah. It's a dead Boudica. That's
phenomenal.
Well, now here's an interesting thing. Don't clear him off yet.
Because she still gets to trigger her pilot ability.
Yeah.
Correct.
So this is going to be an instinctive aim torpedo into Luke.
Oh, dude, for a second there, I thought he just full stringed it. And it tipped over.
Hit crit. Pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. 2 shields off. Take all of Luke's shields. Sure.
Now, Boudica.
2 into Han. Oh, wait, she has to shoot the attacker? She has to shoot the attacker, right?
Yeah. I think you have to shoot the attacker.
Yeah, it's the attacker. Oh, so, alright.
2 back into an obstructed.
Range 3 obstructed, though, yeah.
And Luke will indeed shrug it off. At least Boudica didn't die without shooting.
True. I mean, you traded Boudica for 6 damage on Han. I don't mind that, to be honest. The problem is you have to now, like, actually finish Han this turn to make it work.
I don't know how you kill Han here, because I don't think you can actually turn Luke around.
Well, here's the thing, is that, like, while Han doesn't have any easy out, like, except for he's just going to 4 straight boost, right?
Yeah.
So, knowing that Han's going to 4 straight boost, what do you want to do with the rest of your list? Because you have to trade back now in a big way. So, I know Carlos has got Trick Shot on his Han, So his Han, in theory, could
His Han's in a great position right now. It's just everything else.
His Han could just like one bank, I think.
Yeah.
That fits. Yeah, like I think the one bank left fits here. If not, he can just 2 or 3 turn left, and have probably shots into Han. And like trading shots with trick shot Han into non-trick shot Han is great.
Do you go for maybe like a block with Hera?
I mean, it depends on the road roll, right? Because Hera's IC
Yeah.
also.
True.
I wouldn't bet on the road roll to get the block in. If anything, you'd try to like 2 turn left with Luke and roll if it fits. But I think the 2 turn left will clip the debris there.
Does the 4K with Luke fit?
It should. Yeah, it should. He's still got the lock on Han too. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, that would be a real nice.
Unless Han like does the actual 4K.
It's a risky 4K, but
I mean, if you
it's
make
good.
it though, like
if you make it though, it's a great move.
You're in such good position, like because then none of his ships have follow up arcs into you unless his Corrin is turned left in, which I don't like. I could see it happening, but odds are his Corrin's just gonna one straight and try to catch Hera. Yeah, Joel's Luke is in a weird position too. Because his straight is kind of clipped off by the debris there. I don't think he wants to bank right. Man, though, it has been a very long time since I've seen the Thane's ability kill anybody. It's pretty funny.
I didn't think he got to like choose.
Oh yeah, he gets to flip up all your face down cards, pick one and turn it face up. It is incredibly rude. Basically Merrick Steel, but like even more annoying because if you have a direct hit on like a Han or somebody, every time Thane shoots you, he can just flip it back up again. As long as he rolls the rolls a single paint.
Nasty.
Yeah, it's why I saw play for a long time in the Rebel Alpha nonsense lists, and even before then in like the more squad based flying lists too. People tried to fit him in everywhere because you just lob 2 Protorps, one with Wedge, one with Luke, and then like fish around to see if there's a direct in there somewhere with Thane. Right, Joel is first player. He is banking in. Okay. Or straight with Han, just still clear there though. Now here's the interesting question too. Is Joel trying to block Hera with Corrin here, and then try to get shots from other directions?
Oh wow. Self bump.
I didn't think that too hard fit at all, to be honest.
Luke will take a damage. I'm sorry, Luke. This is double U.
Luke.
Oh, see, I thought Thane was going to do the same thing Corrin did last turn and kind of bank in on that angle, trying to catch Hera in a pocket or something.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what I thought too. Because if you put Corrin here, yep,
there's. It does fit beautiful.
Even with the Luke turn,
yeah,
that's great position. He's out of the bullseye of Thane, so he's not in as much danger.
Han with 4K.
Good.
You have a back arc, my friend.
All right.
He choppers for the action.
I'm here for it.
And he catches. They did catch Hera.
See, you know, it'd be really cool if Thane was like sitting over here, looking at Hera with a procket right now.
Whoa,
That would
that's
be
so
pretty cool.
aggressive.
What? Why are you rotating? What?
So he can shoot
Did you not
Han.
have? Do you not have Han? Oh, you didn't have Han.
No,
Okay.
not even close.
From my angle, it looked like you would, but he
Oh,
did
that's
not.
so needlessly aggressive.
Phenomenal. Mindless aggression. Everyone choose violence. All the violence.
Can you swap your bet? No, no, you can't. Cheater.
My goodness. Apparently, people believe way more in Joel.
So I think the first shot goes into Hera?
What is this?
I have no idea.
I was checking range. Yeah.
I think you keep that and just spend for hit crit. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could try to fish for a better one.
Hera says nay. And we'll just take a shield.
This shield? Okay. Keeps the quantum token alive.
This might be like a I want to pass this token type deal.
Sure, I understand the sentiment behind that, but okay.
And the second shot into Han. Han will take 2.
I wonder if Thane has the rocket there. I don't think
I was
so.
thinking, I was wondering that as well.
I don't think he does. I think the bullseye just misses.
Hera
Nope,
2v2 into Lucas J. Skywalker. Nothing. Now Han. See, I would shoot Luke here first. Pass the focus over.
And then
Then
Bistan.
shoot Han. Yeah, Bistan into Han.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you have to pass the tokens. Yeah, there. Yep.
I would re-roll.
On.
See now you're not gonna double tap because I would
Don't
want to
spend.
modify this.
No, don't spend. You don't spend into Han. Because you have the torp going into Han.
Well, that's why you spend though, because you could end up killing him. You get
Maybe.
1 more damage in, he's down to 4. You have a reasonable shot at him just dying.
That's fair. But he needs to trade up here now, though, because he's behind.
Oh, that crit turns over, but he'll spend for 3 into Luke. And Luke natties it.
F.
F's
That's
in the
a
chat
move.
for Luke. Bissan should be spend a focus to double tap. I don't hate that.
Yeah.
This is going to be
You're
a
right.
classic 4v1 into Han from Korn. Hit crit. Han, 2 shots at an evade. No dice. 2 more shields.
2 more shields.
Now Luke into Han. Just casual natties.
Oh my.
That's going to be 4 from Han.
Apparently, this is where they just both kill Han. Very cool.
And all of a sudden, the Hans are equal.
Just all the Hans are removed from the table. No Hans allowed. Yeah, no bullseye.
No
Does not have
bullseye.
rocket.
I mean, 6 of one, half dozen of the other who you shoot here. Maybe I shoot Luke just because you get the extra die. Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
I mean, I was gonna say you should shoot Han and keep piling damage, but if you're gonna roll that, I mean,
And
you
Luke
may as well
will
roll
spend
until-
2 just to take 2 crits, which is
2
incredible.
crit though. Oh my. Wounded?
Wounded into a blinded.
Oh, the blind's gonna suck. Now he has no mods at all for the Torp. Because he can't spend the lock anymore.
Yeah.
That is very brutal.
Beef
Terrible
taco
luck
muck.
on the pull there.
Awful.
He's gonna go for it anyway, because kind of has to.
Literally can't do anything on this torpedo. Can't even get the crit. So hit crit. That's what it's gonna be. You can't even do that, my guy.
Yeah, he can't mod that. Do you want to tell him that he can't mod that? It's not
Is
gonna
it
matter here.
Is it obstructed?
The natty crit's gonna. Yes,
And
it
it's
was.
obstructed. Yeah, okay.
Weapons failure. That's incredibly relevant, though.
That's good.
He's got stunned
Weapons
and
failure.
weapons on Han. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, the blinded into Luke, though. Oof.
Yeah.
Big oof on that one.
Carlos really feeling it here.
Yeah, I mean, even his Han is like on fire as well. It's not quite as on fire as Joel's, but it's very close. They're within 1 damage of each other.
Yeah, that
Joel's
was just
has-
turn 3 too, and the whole list is on fire.
It's turn 3, and you know, almost half the list is dead. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the Natty's really helping Joel out there.
Absolutely.
Let's get a scoring update from Buster.
The score is currently Carlos 0, Joel S 4 in round 4.
Thanks, Buster.
This is salvage, isn't it?
Yeah, they're not gonna touch a crate.
Yeah, they're not. They're not touching boxes.
The only time crates are gonna be touched is like at the end, if maybe like Hera's left.
It's just Hera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to kill the A-Wing. Bye. Just leave with the boxes. Yeah.
I would regen with Luke this round. I would fire Luke into Han because you need to get Han off the board.
Yep.
Personally, is what I would do.
Basically at all costs.
Wait, this wasn't a 2.0 match? Yeah, this is Legacy. Welcome to Legacy.
Jesus.
Axel Prime! You ever make up theme songs for Twitch usernames in your head?
No. I can't say I do that.
I do, 100%.
Sounds pretty funny.
Salvage is either the most or least like 2.0. For me, it's my last scenario.
It is my least favorite scenario of all the scenarios. Alright, where's everyone going? Luke just heading off into the middle. Like right in the middle of everything. He's gonna flip down blinded. Gonna have to roll for wounded.
Trady says he loves salvage. Get him! As an I don't know why you rolled it in the middle of everybody, but
He
Never
rolled it on
punished.
top of Luke. That's
Yeah,
what
right.
he did. Look, it worked alright. He's not stressed.
Beautiful 4K. And yeah, this is just about punishing Han. Corn.
Ooh, nice talon roll.
Can't be mad at it.
I am shocked that that did not go through the rock, to be honest.
Hera, that's a friendly bump for Hera.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no! Consequences! Panic.
For this is the consequences for my actions.
Indeed.
And that is an enemy bump for Han somehow. This game is stupid.
He did the 2-turn left, which will push him over Hera.
I get it. It's just stupid.
I mean,
I
I
think
do
that
that all
makes
the
sense.
time. I do that all the time with the decimators, man. Like, if I just fly over my own ships, it doesn't matter. As long as you're the one at the end of the template, nothing matters.
Yeah.
Nothing really matters. Alright, so Hera is going to be range 1 into Thane. Classic hit crit from Hera. Thane will dodge 1, take a shield. Oh no.
Oh no, anyway.
And now
Speaking-
Han Solo. 4 big dice for shot into Han, I think. You re-roll that all day. We don't live with that result. And it gets even worse.
Well, not really.
Well, it got slightly better.
I'll take the crit. But
No, you
like,
won't.
one paint is pretty terrible. 2 paint on 8 dice is not great.
Well, the good news is you can Bistan into Luke. I would again re-roll it. One of these has to be a decent roll in life.
Surely I'll roll above average someday.
Oh, it gets worse again.
But it is not this day.
And Luke will surely spend a force. And does.
Well, that's hilarious, man. The Hans are kissing. Love blooms on the battlefield.
Can't kiss yourself. The timeline.
The timeline.
Han into Luke. Luke appears to be the object of derision here.
Hey,
His
I
turn's
need you to stop using big words. I don't understand them.
Yeah, well, grow the fuck up. Read a book.
I'm an NCX captain, Greg. We all know we can't read.
Can't read.
That's true. That I have to say, I know a fair amount of captains at this point. As soon as you sign up to be a captain, you just lose your ability to read.
That's what I've been saying. Like, as an NCX captain, I'm making a great sacrifice losing my ability to read.
A weapons failure into Luke this time. Carlos is Luke. Why? That's unfortunate.
And Han just continues rolling all paint for Joel. And this has to feel like a betrayal of Carlos's Han.
Oh no! Oh my. Dice gods, why have you betrayed me?
Carlos's Han down to 2.
Yeah, you're right, Atreides. Carlos has done something to our Jesus to get his scorn.
Who took damage there?
Han. Han took 2. I think it was Luke. Shot him range 1.
So Han's down to 1?
Carlos is down to 2.
Oh, Carlos.
And Joel's is also down to 2.
Okay, so everyone's
Han's
down
on
to
2.
2.
Both Han's on 2. There's still more shots, though. This is important.
So
Joel,
Luke.
Joel, this is not a hard decision, I promise. You just kill Han here. It's fine.
Joel, shoot Han. Come on.
You just shoot the Falcon, buddy.
Into Han. Rolls all paint again, but he only has 1 force this time.
I mean,
It doesn't
sorry.
matter.
I mean,
Han will
That's
die.
all he needs. Han's dead.
I will remember Han. Boo-da-boo-da-boo-da-boo. Thane now has no one to shoot. Lonely Thane.
I mean, look, you should have shot Thane first, but whatever.
Yeah, you bum. Carlos is pissed off RNGesus. What do you mean that was a stretch? What was a stretch about missing Han? I like Han. I think he realized that he should have checked Thane first. Yeah, we just said that, Noah. Yeah, look at Noah trying to look smart in chat by copying the commentators because Andre is watching on mute. That's what's happening. Noah's trying to impress Andre by repeating what we say, so Andre thinks he's smart about the game, then drafts him higher. That's what's happening. I'm on to him.
He's trying to wash all the bad takes out of everyone's mouth.
What if Noah went on like a charm offensive with like a bunch of good takes to like right before the draft?
Though. I just don't think that's possible.
I think he can pull it off.
Amazing. Oh, Michael's calling him out now in the chat. Oh no.
Yeah, Noah's about to actively.
Michael tried to drive the stock down.
He's like, no, stock? No. It's not allowed.
I think Michael's trying to treat it as like a good thing. Like Noah's repeating everything we're saying, so Andre knows what we're saying.
When Greg's always riffed, can't even spell it correctly. Fire him.
I agree. Greg is always riffed. Whatever that means.
How dare
What can you say to me?
You're stealing nickels from him now too? Wow.
Warbot Zero, thank you so much for 24 months. 2 years, buddy. Thank you.
Okay. So Atreides, you want to know how to be drafted last round? Just go into X-wing discussion. Go to a little top bar that lets you like search through. And
I know where this is going on now.
I can't. I can't. That's too mean. I have standards. I have standards.
I have standards, says Ryan.
Says Ryan. I know exactly where he was going with it.
Yeah, I'll go with your imagination.
Oh boy.
Noah's like, walk a mile in my shoes.
That's a little harsh, man.
Luke tries the 4K.
I started that and it went,
doesn't
you know
fit.
what, that's a little bit too mean. We're not gonna go there.
Corin's had a really solid game of taking one procket and then not doing anything.
I mean, that is how Corin with prockets do. Yep.
Hey,
Hey,
it'll trigger eventually.
No, he already fired it.
Thane
did he?
turning away, just hanging out, grab a lock.
He doesn't need to be here.
It's just like, I don't know where to...
Is Thane gonna?
Thane's like, you know what, man? I'm good. What on earth?
Is Thane actually gonna grab a crate?
Okay.
He wants. Luke.
Thane's like, maybe I'll grab a crate, maybe I won't. None of your business. I killed
What?
Boudica. Don't ask me to
Hang
do
on.
anything
How
else.
is Luke taking a lock here? He's still stressed.
Joel.
Yeah.
Okay,
Joel.
we're good. You figured it out.
Oh, never mind. Thane was like, I'm 17 steps ahead
That's
of
why
all
I
of
was
you.
like, I was like, wait a sec though, because like
He knew it.
Hear me
He
out.
knew
Joel's
Hera
Luke is
was
on-
moving fast.
Joel's Luke is on 3, okay, and he just put him facing a rock, which he's 100% hitting next turn.
It's fine. It's fine.
I don't get it.
You make mistakes in the heat of passion.
And Han will fix weapons failure.
I'm pretty much a treaties. Who needs objectives? Who needs them?
Objective.
See, we're seeing a gentlemanly battle between two rebel players.
This is a gentleman's battle. Gentleman's mirror match.
A gentleman's mirror match, and they both decided we're not playing objectives today. We don't need them.
They were like, oh, salvage mission was randomly chosen? No. Chance again. Thane natties disrespectfully on no hits. What a dick. That's a dick move by Joel.
Check
I'll
out
be
these
honest.
sick moves, yo.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just saying. If someone's name is Thane, they kind of sound like a dick.
Oh, yeah. No, Thane was definitely in a fraternity. All right, 4 dice. Han into Hera. Go ahead and re-roll that. We don't want to keep that one. And you know what? It got worse. Hey, remember when Greg took the list on the left last week? Yeah, I do. And I won. And Luke is going to instinctive aim a torpedo he can no longer mod.
He just wants more dice. He just wants the just wants the most
And
dice.
it fucking
not
works
lie.
out. It kills him. Luke finally rolls evades, only 17 shots too late.
True.
That just sounds like Luke.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And now it's Hera in a half-point A-wing versus the world.
Yeah, this is not a good look.
I mean,
And
I
this,
think
ladies and gentlemen, is what spike damage does.
Wait,
I mean,
wait.
I mean,
Atreides.
Harris.
Thane might have been whiny a little bit in the novel, but it's just because of how unreasonable Sienna is that entire book. The Empire's like, hey, we blew up a planet, and Sienna's like, but I took a vow. Okay, break your vow. They blew up a planet.
Oh my.
Like, Nash is sitting there literally watching Alderaan blow up, and then he's like, well, they wouldn't have had to do it if it wasn't for all them traitors on Alderaan. You're from there, you idiot.
Oh my. That's funny.
So silly.
Sometimes the writing is just bad.
so what I'm getting here is Sienna Ree is given off very much Katara from Avatar vibes.
Kind of, yeah.
I've never
Not
seen
really, though.
Avatar. I
Whoa,
hear
whoa,
there's
whoa,
some-
wait,
Never
what?
seen Avatar. I've never seen Avatar. I heard the movie's the best part of Avatar, right? Right, everybody?
Okay, and now I know
Absolutely.
Greg's trolling. Now I know
Absolutely.
Greg's trolling. All right.
I'm not trolling. I've literally never seen Avatar, but I know enough to know that people hate the movie.
Okay. You should really see Avatar though. It's very good.
Eh.
The score
You
is
can watch it if you
currently
want, Greg.
Carlos
It's good.
0, Joel S 16
I don't
in
think
round
it's
6.
not gonna change your life though. So
I don't do nerd
like some people
shit.
say it.
I don't watch these nerdy things you fucking
really a
nerds do.
Not really a nerd show.
Yeah, it's pretty much a nerd show. I'm into cool things like Star Wars.
Are you into cool things like martial arts?
Yeah. Taekwondo and stuff.
Yeah. So they used actual martial artists to do all of the animations.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
Except
it's
like,
still animated for losers.
except for like most of Zuko's firebending, which is just the voice actor breakdancing,
Danny
which I find
Zuko's in it?
hilarious.
It is pretty funny.
Tell me more, like can he bend a car?
That's
Sandshell just says agreed for their first time chat, and you know what? It's good enough for me.
One of the best. One of the
No.
best shows ever created is a little bit of a stretch, Noah. I would not go that far. It's good.
R2s. And he only loses the R2 shield. Amazing. Literally never punished. And he's gonna pick up a box.
Disgusting.
Box.
Look, Joel, I'm not saying you're a coward for picking up the boxes after everyone's already dead. But I'm also not saying it.
I mean, we did call this, right? If it's only Hera left.
Absolutely, I did call it. Look, I can try to kill your stupid A-Wing, or in here, yeah, just pick up all the boxes and run away. Because she's not gonna kill anybody.
Oh, now objectives matter.
Yeah. Objectives matter now when there's like 0 risk of anything happening. Oh, you see, the objectives are just the timer that runs out the game when I'm ahead.
Barrel roll, Hera. Take no guff.
She does have crack shot. If that roll fits,
And
it's probably worth
marksmanship.
doing. Oh, absolutely. Get the box. Get him. Punish him for picking it up.
That's what I was saying. Oh, my boy Carlos is
fair.
still in this game. My boy Carlos is still in this game. He's got crack shot.
Wait, why would you go that way?
He's gonna kill Han for 7.
But you take your shot back if you do that.
I mean, yes, but also, Carlos has already lost the game, so now he's gonna score the moral victory by killing Han.
Carlos can win.
That
No,
is
what do you-
no.
Never
That
mind.
is objectively false, sir. Carlos has
Show
no
me
way of winning the game.
natties. Okay. That's a dead
You
Hera.
know what?
Sure
No,
is.
I hate that sentence.
Kill Han.
Right.
Kill
I hate that
Han.
sentence right there.
Get that
Right there at the
point.
end. Where it's most shows.
Oh, it's not bullseye.
Damn.
F.
Just Natty 3 hits.
Come on, Hera.
Natty 3 hits. Come on.
No.
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 Oh,
You just-
boo.
Look, dude, you rolled an
That's an
attack
attack
die.
die. It's an attack die. You get.
Why
What a
did you
cheater.
roll an attack die?
Hold on. Hey, you fucking
Okay.
cheater. You're rolling an attack die on defense. You spent a focus. To make it
I did.
No,
Hold on.
hold on. That counts. That hit counts. Hit crit
I
going
mean,
into
I
high.
mean, yeah, I mean,
Take a
that hit
crit.
is not going to. That hit is not going to like anything.
And this is why you don't color your road dice green. Oh my. He did it twice too.
Yeah.
Like he did it before.
Yeah, no, there is, but like you can look other places for entertainment except Disney and like mainline Hollywood.
There's no entertainment that is not Disney / mainline Hollywood.
Sir,
Yeah,
there's
like-
no there's no option except for billion-dollar media corporations.
Yeah,
I
there's
promise. Don't whatever you do not look on the internet for alternatives. That
Yeah,
don't
don't-
exist.
Stupid green
Yeah, don't-
attack dice. All right, well, unfortunately, Carlos got shut out there.
He also got board wiped too, which is kind of insane.
Shut out. What are you gonna
And-
do?
Andor is an exception, Jamo. That show's great.
All right, that's game 1. We'll be back with game 2 coming up. BR.